Yo, what's up? Any questions you got, let me know. For everybody who just saw that, this is the time I leave my family's house over there because this is the time when somebody gets arrested and somebody needs somebody to get bailed out. It's getting close to that time. The cops came by and was kicking it with us, actually. My uncle and them didn't stop anything. That was the craziest thing ever. The cops came by, they never thought about stopping anything. They'll never trade Lamar. They're going to work on a deal, an extension deal. But they're not trading him. That's the rumors that he's back. But it might be just for a scene. Doesn't mean he has a contract with DC still. Yeah, it was cool, man, to see the family out. My uncle's still cheating at cards. Like I said, I'm like, dog, I wish we had camera phones back when you was doing that in the 90s. You deal the cards, he get a hand he don't like, he gonna throw the cards in and claim something went wrong. Every time. That's why if he was on my team, I knew we were gonna win. Anytime, King Rail. What's your situation? No, my mother's at her class reunion. This is my other family. This is the gangster family. I swear, I was at this barbecue listening to a damn murder. You know how you like, man, I haven't seen you in 20-something years. How you been? Oh, man, I've been good, man. You know, what's his name? Dad, you know, he doing 85 years. No chance of parole. He got to do 100%. They wouldn't let me testify because I'm a convicted criminal. I'm like, oh, okay. I was just gonna say, you know, how's everything going? You know, like, hey, she went and got the gun. Yeah, he put it to her throat and blew her brains out. I was there. But still, you know, she went and got the gun. So it should have been her fault. This is what I had to go through today. I'm like, yeah, you know, she kind of had it coming. You know, she brought the gun. Exactly. That's what I told the cop. They wouldn't let me testify. I'm like, so Spence Crawford, Larsa is dating one of Jordan's kids. That would be funny as hell. That must be on their wish list. Uh-oh, Nicholas Jacobs is on his job, baby. Nicholas Jacobs is back. What do I do for a living? I live for a living. Well, the Bucks make we don't know about what everybody else is doing. Charlamagne gonna have to sue or get off the pot, because it's getting to that time. Nothing's up with Gummy. That's the thing. Ooh, college football, man, that's gonna be rough. I don't think this year the Alabama, Georgia, I don't think it's gonna play out that way. See, college football is trying to break that monotony of having the same 4 teams go every year. That's ruining college football. Every year you got the same 4 teams going for the damn championship. Not falling asleep at all. Not sleepy at all. I don't know who thought Notre Dame was going to beat Ohio State. Notre Dame has never had a quarterback since Joe Montana. I don't know. I didn't watch Kanan. I didn't watch Raising Kanan. I don't know if there's a new episode this week, but I haven't checked it out yet. take some Benadryl for my sinuses. I need to take some type of drill. Yeah, the party was off the chain. Off the chain. We didn't get any rain. That worked. So what would you do if you were close to the creators of a popular TV show and the fans wanted the creators back? I don't know what your question is. Fans just don't have to get used to the new damn creators. Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva. No, I haven't heard anything about Zack Snyder continuing the Snyderverse. If he loses to Helenius, yes, he should retire and will retire. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Top 5 albums this year as far as hip hop? Oh, it's hard to say. Because you forget an album so quick. And then you don't even remember when it came out. I still listen to stuff from 2 years ago. Will Amazon end up buying it? I hope not, because then it's going to go to shit. They might have a rotating chair as to who's going to replace Angela Yee. Tyson Fury would beat the living hell out of Usyk. Week 1 picks. Shoot, when is week 1? Next Sunday, right? I've never hated on him. I don't like him. Uh-oh. What's up, dude? Yeah, y'all got water like by the door. I think it's leaking or something. Go ahead and pour some out. He said that sounded like The Last of Us Part 1. Is that what this is? Yep, you are 100% right. Sean, you are 100% correct. He's like, I knew it. If you are a significant other and alone at the area other than your house, and depending on what the naughty is.
What were you really doing for dinner? We're watching a scary movie we just started called Bloody Birthday, or My Bloody Birthday.
My Bloody Birthday?
Yeah.
I saw this a long time ago.
So did I, but Troy saw the kill count, so he wanted to watch it.
Oh my God. Troy, you're ridiculous. What I think about cryptocurrency? Well, if you know something about it, it's great for you. No. The Cavs will probably be fighting for the lead of the championship for the whole season. Riz versus Ortiz. Andy Ruiz should win that fight by decision. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the T.I. video. Nelly. Who's the next star in boxing? It's hard to say because they don't really promote boxing the way they should. They used to. Will Nas have album of the year? Maybe. Yo, how my peeps, Jenny and Chris? They're doing great. Relic Brown, running back of USC. I haven't really heard about him. You got to ask HD. It's HD's birthday, too. Welcome to HD 2 Eyes TV. Right now, I think he's live talking about Florida State and LSU. I don't know if that's live or it's his last video. But that's his realm. College football is his realm. Me, I'm not up to date with everything on college like I used to be. Oh, it's going pretty good. You know, I left the party because this is the part where someone goes to jail and someone has to, bail somebody out. So that's when I knew it was time to go home. Will the Bulls make the playoffs? Unfortunately, yes. I'll give you the week one's picks later. Football. What is the third round? Like, are they going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? I don't think that. Cavs a second round exit. Why the Knicks didn't get Mitchell? They didn't want to let go of R.J. Barrett. With Tupac done music with Eminem, highly doubt it. Um, Michael Ealy, still being Michael Ealy. He's probably chilling at his house. Oh yeah, they're the shells. Yeah, you ready for your class now?
Class.
He said DJ Vlad just walked by. He's like, now I want to play The Last of Us Part 1. Yeah, that was a perfect game. I got it at home. You need the stream of me playing it? Maybe one day when I got time. I always got a hood story. Ooh, you're welcome. Big money. Money. Shoot, this money is my middle name this week. Man, my mom's like, I think you have a gambling problem. I'm like,
Problem if you're winning.
that's same thing I'm saying. I'm like, you're watching me win. What are you? You're here and you're watching me
You
win.
see me sell my car and I'm moving into an apartment, then start talking to me like a
Yes, he's like, you're there again. I'm like, I won. Why would I come back and try to continuously win money? I'm gonna leave when it stops. If something's paying me money, why in the world would I leave? That is crazy that you knew this was The Last of Us just by listening to the sounds. That is, you guys are great.
the voice, you can tell right away with the voices.
Oh, yeah, now he wants to play it again. He's like, I want to play that again.
Watch yourself.
Two.
There it is. This won't budge.
No, I haven't talked about 50 in game again. Oh yeah, I had a very interesting time last night. I went crazy last night. I spent so much money just wilding out. That was my moment of insanity. I wish I had that money back now. I spent last night. I don't even know what all I bought. Yeah, I was at a whole nother strip club. I was in Wisconsin last night, hanging out at bars. We were drinking, hanging out with some stripper I just met, her girlfriends. It was a wild night. Have I ever met Tupac in person? I saw him at the airport. I was on my way to Hawaii, but he had all his bodyguards around him. I couldn't really see him. We're at the same airport, LAX. 96. He was dead the next month. That was August of 96. And he was dead the next month. Yeah, I had the bandana, everything. Everybody thought it was calling me Tupac everywhere I was going in Hawaii at that time.
How long you held out?
Ever met Biggie? No, never met Big. Yeah, I've seen Heavy D. He was doing Waterbed Hell promo. I saw Heavy D here in Chicago.
Damn s'mores.
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing: Trey Songz would have lost. Oh snap! Uh-oh. Oh man. Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, that didn't go well at all. Oh man, this isn't going well. Is this the remake?
No, the remake that was only the graphics. I wanted the adaptive triggers and all that stuff. They didn't do it.
Oh no, it was only for the graphics. It wasn't the automatic trigger.
It really good, but I'll get it when it goes on sale.
Yeah, he said he'll get it when it goes on sale. How much I've won this week? Gotta be at least probably about $10,000 altogether. Last night was the most I ever won in like one setting on one of these regular slots on the machine. No, I put in $200 and went to work. I said, well, let me put in $100. I had just won $1,300 at the other place. So I'm already good for the day. I won $1,300. I'm good. I put in $100 and won 1,300 in like 5 minutes. So I'm already good for the day. 1,300, good for the day for me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go to this other spot. And I said, well, let me put in $200 and see what happens. Played the game, put in 200, walked out with like 43 or $4,400 off the one game. That was crazy. It just all lit up. Boom, 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 boom. I said, oh God, I got them all. And then I had more spins. I was in the bonus. So it's $11.99 because they can't pay you more than $1,200 or you got to pay taxes on it. So it's 11,999. And then I'm like, wow. So now that I got the whole screen filled up, if I hit the button again, it's going to be 11,999 again. So I hit it again, 11,999 because I already got it all lit up. So I'm like, oh man, only thing I'm hoping for is that behind it, it doubles. You know, like you can hit the bonus, and if I went in the bonus, I could have had like about at least $13,000-14,000 if it went into a bonus. That's how crazy it would have went if I got a re-trick. Then you wouldn't have seen me because I'd have been in Bora Bora right now. Have you seen her? Where you at, Bora Bora? I'm taking a day off. You wouldn't have seen Sino at all. Am I coming to Florida? I just left Florida like about a month ago. Remember my parents, they both got COVID and it became an adventure that I didn't want. Top 5 rappers in the game right now. I don't know, Drake. I listen to mostly old stuff if I do listen to rap. I mean, Drake. Who else is there? Listen to Benny the Butcher. Listen to Griselda. I don't, somebody got a good song. I'm still listening to 50 Cent old records. I don't really listen to none of this too much new stuff. Somebody be like, yo, you ain't heard the new Murder Dog 2G Killer? I'm like, no, I don't know who that is. It's banging. I don't know. Where would you rank Dennis Rodman? One of the top 50 greatest players, definitely.
As a Bull.
As a Detroit Piston, of course. He was good with the Bulls too, because he's the reason they won 3 championships. But of course, because he's Dennis Rodman. He's the one that got the North Korean president to meet with him and hang out with him, and only man in this country that the president of North Korea trusts is Dennis Rodman. And he said he can go over there and get that girl out of prison in Russia. He was going over there to negotiate her and getting out. And the United States put a freeze to that. Dennis Rodman. Yeah, Dennis is crazy. When he did in North Korea, I was scared they was gonna kill Dennis Rodman. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It was crazy for the United States. He's drunk. He's at in a banquet hall, smoking a stogie, kicking chairs. I'm like, he's in North Korea. I'm like, do he realize everything he does is a crime?
More infected, I'm fine.
If you knew the laws of North Korea, you would be astonished. You're not allowed to watch television in North Korea. If you watch, you can only watch the broadcast news that they have in North Korea. If you are caught doing that, you go to jail.
I think they just I think that's where it was at. They just put a couple people got locked up, got like 15, 20 years for posting something on the internet bad about the country.
Oh yeah, they lucky they're not assassinated. One woman was assassinated because you're not even supposed to, you can't even wear certain clothing, or you can't touch somebody, or you can't like grab somebody or start a protest or anything. One woman protested and whatever, and she was assassinated in front of her family. They don't play. What's up, Sister T? Robert De Niro or Al Pacino as an actor? I don't know. It's a tough one. Beyonce or Kelly Rowland? I don't know. Probably would take Kelly Rowland. Um, it's hard to say. Depending on what the role is, I would go with Al a lot because I like a lot of Al movies. I like Robert De Niro movies too. Yes. Yeah, they very rarely did movies together, but people really don't know. Besides Heat, which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Did they ever tell you what's in the fucking case?
In what movie?
In Heat?
What are you doing? You mean Pulp Fiction?
No, in Heat. They're going after that briefcase and you never find out what's in the freaking briefcase.
You talking about Ronin? That's not Heat. You're talking about Ronin.
Is it Roman?
That's Ronin.
Both of them are in there, right?
No, that's Robert De Niro. That's the Ronin movie. Yeah, Ronin is the one where they're chasing that suitcase and you don't find out what's in it. Just
Yeah,
like
okay, maybe, yeah, that's it.
yeah, with Pulp Fiction, you don't know what's in the case. Yeah, somebody else is here yelling. That's Ronin. That's Ronin. That's right. They never were together in Godfather 2. They were in the same movie, but they never was there. Robert De Niro played his father, his younger version of his father in the movie. So they never did a movie together. The first movie they did together was Heat. And that was epic. That's one of the best movies. Oh yeah. Yep.
Why were the uninfected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Oh yeah, I love The Town. That saved Ben Affleck's career. He said it too. That's probably why it's one of his best movies. He loved it better than Argo. Argo won Best Picture that year. Yeah, The Accountant was good, but none of that would have happened if it wasn't for The Town. Town was excellent. I showed him a piece of The Town, and me and him watched it when they first hit the bank in the beginning and took the girl hostage. And Affleck fall in love with the damn hostage, and oh yeah, it got crazy after that. Jeremy Renner, yeah.
Scooch.
The Hurt Locker made his career. Then after that, he just started getting roles, and he became Hawkeye. I didn't watch the next episode of Raising Kanan. I didn't watch it early because I was gone all last night. I got like 4 boobs in my mouth at one time, so I was busy.
No guards.
Yeah, this chick's trying to squeeze the other chick out of going to a Bulls game with me, and I'm like, I never said I was going to the Bulls game. I just said they offered me tickets. They were trying to sell me tickets to the Bulls game. So it is what it is. When am I coming out of man retirement? I'm not in man retirement. I'm on 22. Whatever y'all want to play, 22, let me know.
What, university?
Right.
And we can go.
No, not as a
Everybody's
student.
moved on.
Why not?
I haven't moved on.
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Yeah, Heat Part 2 is coming out. Like a
For a
prequel.
while.
What happened?
That's crazy when I saw that.
Much?
too much.
Are they still doing that Gladiator prequel?
Yeah, Ridley Scott's supposed to be doing that. It's not a prequel. It's actually a sequel to the movie. I thought it would be something in the past, but it's a prequel. I mean, a sequel to it.
They got the ball rolling yet with National Treasure 3, or what's going on with that?
They got the script right now. Nicolas Cage has got it. They just sent it over. They wanted to perfect it, so they got it pushed back. But they wanted to get it just right. So he's got some of the script with him right now. I'm looking over it.
Almost has to be about page 56 or 52, whatever it is.
Yeah. Because they said it's been so many movies that tried to copy what they've done. And he's like, we didn't want to be the same ones. A lot of people tried to do it after we've had the National Treasures. But he's like, we want to kind of make it accurate, as much as possible with real life. So that's why he said it takes a while to get all the facts straight and to make it make sense. So I credit them for that. But they got the script written out. They sent it over to Nicolas Cage. So if he approves the script, which he will. Did you see the Nicolas Cage movie, baby? The Massive Talent movie? Oh, that's great. I laughed all the way through that movie. He can only see himself. He sees another version of himself that's young when he first started acting. And that guy is like delusional as hell. You're the star, baby. That's right. Of course you're going to get the part. Why wouldn't they cast you? Yeah, it's a CGI young version of himself with the long hair, the leather coat. Nothing he can do wrong, baby. The extreme pressures of him being a massive talent. That's what he is, a massive talent. You're Nick fucking Woo Cage. Yes, he is. No, Jerry. Nicolas Cage's best movie was Con Air. I don't know. I like Con Air, but I wouldn't say it was his best. Because it was really a bunch of everybody else in there.
Con Air was alright.
Yeah.
I like Face Off other than Con Air.
Yeah, Face Off was cool. Cause I like Travolta in that one. That's when Travolta had the run of being a bad guy for a minute. He was great.
You better.
No Limit of Cash Money Records. Oh, I just left somebody who would have answered that in 0.8 seconds.
When he was there?
Oh, yeah. Dude, everybody was there. Marty was there with Gia. Charles flew in. Tanisha was there. I'm like, gosh, everybody's here. Like, this is the craziest thing ever. I'm like, I thought this was going to be something small. Yeah. And it was just like nuts. Charles, what are you doing here? He's like, I got $5,000 to burn up for free, so I'm going to use it. I'm like, all right. I would have used it for some other stuff, but I'm like, okay.
Use this and go to a David Mama or something.
Yeah. Oh, Raising Arizona is a classic. Oh, Cage is good in almost every movie he's been in. Like that crazy movie, Mandy. Everybody thought he was nuts. They was like, dude, this movie is brutal as hell. Nicolas Cage is going through something. He's got about 3 of those.
What was it, 8 millimeter?
Oh yeah, he was in 8 millimeter. And Chris has that movie. I think The Family Man. He loved that one.
Family Man was pretty good.
Yeah, see, I told you that's his movie. Family Man. I was like, this movie can go jump the lake. This is like, it was almost like It's a Beautiful World a remake. I'm just like, where's a gun? Shoot it. Cage need to start shooting somebody soon. Snake Eyes, I didn't really like too much. They had the boxing fight trying to find the killer and who took the shot. Oh, Matchstick Man? Oh, yeah, now you're getting into some real movies. Yeah, Matchstick Man was great. Lord of War, yeah. Lord of War was great. Who killed Pat Stay? Probably was somebody who was working with the game. Poked him up.
Game, I like that movie too.
With Nick Michael Douglas.
Sean Penn.
Yeah, nobody knew what was going on in that movie until that movie was all over the place. Then it's like, oh, it was just a game. Like, what? Speaking of that, I just watched the stupidest movie ever made.
Shut. Might find another
I
one.
didn't even make the video to that yet. It was so dumb. That's what I end up doing. I told you, I ran through at least $2,000 last night just being dumb. Just having a great time. And the next thing you know, I was down 2,000. I was like, watch the movie. I'm in the movie theater with 2 strippers watching a movie I don't even want to watch. No, it's called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. With the guy Pete Davidson, the guy that took Kanye's wife. Yeah, it's supposed to be a horror movie, right? Like Scream, there's a murderer, right? They're playing Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is a crazy suburbanized game where everybody you all pick out of this bowl. Whoever gets the X is the killer, but you're not supposed to tell nobody who picks the killer. Then they turn off the lights, and then the person has to go around until they kill somebody, which basically is touch them, and then they fall down and play dead. And they yell bodies, 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 and then they cut the light on, and then it's like Clue, right? Then you got
doing that too, or
yeah, they were supposed to, and this is a terrible version of it. So everybody come in the room, and the person's laying on the floor, and then you got to figure out who was the person that killed him. And everybody could take a vote on who was the one that did it. And then if no one is right and nobody got it, then the person reveals who was the killer in the game. So that's how it was originally supposed to go. But then they end up having a real body. Somebody really died, and then they don't know who the killer was. So everybody starts freaking out. Then a second body pops up. Then now you got 3 bodies, and then next thing you know, it's just who's the killer? It's still going on. This movie was so stupid.
All right, we're inside.
I kid
Come
you
on,
not.
Phil, give me your hand.
Me and the people sat there and talked about this movie after it was over.
Thanks. Let's look around.
Did I get the chick pregnant yesterday? Shoot, I might have. Jesus Christ, I was out of control last night. Yeah, hung out at the movies. We did everything. I was at the bar, the movies, the casino, the strip club. I was all over the place. Yeah, I ate a stripper's lunch. Well, she had packed in her thing to eat. And I was like, "What is there to eat? I need to eat it." So I ate that. I didn't eat any food. It was just going back and forth. I had nachos, popcorn, and a large Pepsi from the movies. That's all I had. And they ate most of them. By the time there was no cheese left, and I got a whole bag full of nachos. So I'm like, look, you're supposed to dip it, not take all the cheese and put it load up on it. Now there's no cheese left for the rest of the chips. They don't have any proper etiquette of eating nachos at the movies. So now I was out of that. Why are rappers being targeted? Well, probably the content of their music. If you mean targeted to be assassinated, because they're gang members with microphones. If I make a song called, "Yeah, F you, Rodney, that's why I killed your daddy, ha ha, and your brother, yeah, F him," and then one of his uncles or his nephew comes and shoots me when I come into town to make the record, and it's kind of like I asked for it, you know. You know, some of these guys put the target on their back. And then they make songs bragging about it. I can't be touched. Van Dam all day.
Fan damage.
Yeah. I almost made a video about Pat Stay, but I've decided to go out and party instead. Messed up, man. He just came from a wedding and everything, you know. Heard about it this morning. Yeah, I know white rappers are getting killed now. What's going on here? Yeah, he made a diss record on the game, and then he was at a wedding. Next thing you know, he's in Canada. He's in the bar, and for some reason, the guy decided to stab him up in the bar, and he got killed. So rest in peace to Pat Stay. Should you watch the third Thor? Yeah, you can watch it. I'm waiting on it to hit Disney Plus. Did it hit Disney Plus yet? The new Thor movie. Oh, it's come out on the 8th? Oh, okay. It's coming out on the 8th. That was the best Batman movie, the last one. I like the original script. I wish they'd have made that one. I love this Batman though. Yeah, the new Joker 2. They got Harley Quinn in it. And they're saying like it's like a musical almost. It's pretty crazy. Todd Phillips just made this movie like nuts. He's gonna meet Harley Quinn in this insane asylum he's in.
Nothing useful.
Ain't nothing there but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
I don't get it.
Looks like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
Yeah, the Spawn movie's still being made.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is still Simmons. The Rock versus Stone Cold. I was more of a Stone Cold fan. The Undertaker is the greatest of all time. That's what's up. Kendrick Lamar album was subpar. Wasn't really great at all. Very forgettable. Richard by far. Yeah, I listen to 50 Cent more than Jay. I listen to Jay-Z is something way old. Like DMX and Jay-Z, that's about it. Or some Reasonable Doubt Day. I don't listen to this new Jay-Z.
I was just listening to that the other day.
Jay-Z and DMX.
Reasonable Doubt album.
Oh, the Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City is the best album. I would say that. Mad City is probably the best. But man, King Kunta is my song. Off the To Pimp a Butterfly it's got to be my second favorite. Then everybody liked the damn album except for me. I was the one that was like, this is like alright, but it is not what y'all think it is. Why am I not reviewing the Kanan series? I'm gonna let some episodes go by. Is that on the screen? Yeah, I like the Tommy series. Lionsgate, that's what I got a problem with. So. Ruiz is gonna win by decision. Dolomite or Shaft? I don't know. Dolomite know that karate. Do I ever listen to Too Short? Are you kidding? I grew up on Too Short. He told me when he was 17, he ain't with no wife and a wedding ring. I was like, all right, he's got it all laid out. I'll be a player for life. So where's my wife? Probably on a rehab, stuck on a pipe. Because you must be smoking, and I'm not joking. Too Short, baby, coming straight from Oakland. Show dog. That's right. I'm from the Wild Wild West is what I'm talking about. Where Clint Eastwood gets socked in the mouth. I used to crack up listening to that. When Clint Eastwood would get socked in the mouth. Oh man. Get in where you fit in, fool. You was a mark up in the high school. Now you hardcore like CV4. Biting. What you wanna be me for? You try to lie like every other minute. I'm like Bennett. I ain't in it. Dude, you keep coming up with like these crazy paragraph scenarios. In your opinion, doing a wild hookup with a significant other at an arena other than your house, would it be more embarrassing to get busted in the act with your pants down or busted with nada? Well, I mean, busted is busted. So whether your pants down or you don't have any pants at all, I'd rather have them down than not to have any pants because you can always pull your pants up and get up out of there. But that's a crazy scenario. What happened between Bud and Trey Songz? I still don't know. I just heard the internet talk about it. But Bud ain't never talked about it, so. Jay Dilla on the producers list. He has some high tracks. But, you know, to say he's top 5 all time, I don't know. Eight Ball and MGG best album. Oh man. It would probably be their second album. But I do like Pimps. I'm just trying to keep my feet on the ground. Yeah.
Always the one who's got all eyes on me.
Yeah. Drown in the tub, rubber dub dub. Coming out hard.
Yeah, going on, maybe they were just
Yeah,
coming
coming out hard.
crumbs the bricks and lay it down.
Yeah. Lay it down, lay it down. Yeah. Oh yeah, Crunchy Black, he was about that life. What is the best Eddie Murphy movie? Probably Coming to America. It's got to be either that or the first Beverly Hills
You're gonna
Cop.
tell them down at the station house, John.
Yeah. 48 hours. I mean, I had to get Thomas for that one. He's all about that one. Trading Places and 48 Hours is probably his too.
Aren't they filming Beverly Hills Cop 4 now?
They have been doing that. They had a pilot for a TV show, and that flopped. They was gonna do a whole series of the TV show. Yeah, I remember Tila. Somebody else hit him up. First they played him in the video I did, and then they hit him up on IG, and that was his response to me. Midas. No, it'll be about Axel's son. Axel's son is gonna be he's actually the cop.
Lastly,
The Last Dragon remake with Samuel Jackson, it never got funded. Barry Gordy wouldn't let go of control, and they just didn't have enough money to put them, enough people to put the money behind it. Oh, they should be good. Norbit. Oh, the one with Raputia. Yeah. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't even know yet. Charleston White mentioned me. I don't know if he did. I don't know what he would say. I don't want nothing to do with that crazy man. Corey Holcomb and Earthquake got a beef now? That don't even make sense. Keep it real, Jordan of the Pistons. Bad boys for life. What are you talking about? Said, did you do your draft? Yeah, for fantasy. It's already done. League set. I mean, why is there a question? Michael Jordan or the Pistons? That's easy.
Right.
Yeah, I like the King of New York. Vince Carter or T-Mac? T-Mac to me was a better player. Oh, it's alright, dude. That's your style. You said, why the hell you be playing off the ball in NBA 2K? Because I already know what to do. Drake or Lil Wayne. It all depends. Wayne and, served his way into insanity. But Lil Wayne's the better rapper, but Drake got the better songs. Super Bowl is going to be Tampa Bay versus the Broncos. Bucks and Broncos, baby.
What's going on with Brady? Is this all happening because of the wife?
Or what?
Him taking extra time off?
Probably dealing with her crazy self. She's never satisfied, and like I said, if she's unhappy, she can go. That video we did last night was epic. The whole world needs to see that. They was like, you was in rare form last night. I'm like, good. Jenny sent me a message. Like, I told you, he's gone. I'm like, let him go. She wants to go to Brazil and clear her mind. Good. She can come back in the Super Bowl. Xbox or PlayStation. PlayStation all day. That's no comparison. Oh, no problem, Rashawn. Oh, Jordan can touch her. We're the only ones that consistently beat Michael Jordan. And he can do nothing about it. Nothing. He only got by us when we were old and broken up. Man.
And he got some players that weren't doing coke in the locker room.
Oh, he had them and they were still losing. Can't listen to that line documentary. You gotta watch The Truth, the one I did. Truth behind the Chicago Bulls fake dynasty. One of 6. Yep. We covered all 6 fake championships.
There are no bodies. That's good, right?
We found out where they went.
Who do I see in the NBA Finals? Probably the Detroit Pistons versus hopefully the Clippers, but realistically, they're gonna put probably the Brooklyn Nets. Nets will go up against either the Lakers or Golden State. I'd rather it have been the Clippers. Is Marshawn Lynch a Hall of Famer? I don't really think Beast Mode is. If it would, it'd be his Buffalo Bill days. Top 5 movies: Casablanca, Blanca rather, Heat, man, Godfather, and The Last Dragon. And it's hard to find a number 5. There's so many movies, man. But those are like some of my standouts. Scarface, no way. Scarface was not one of the best movies of all time. It's really not that good of a movie. Back to the Future's up there.
All 3 of them, I could count that as one movie.
No, I like the first one.
I count it all as one movie.
Silence of the Lambs was great too. The Matrix. When you start talking all time, you gotta really go through the list.
I mean, I like the Matrix. I don't think it's like my all time.
Yeah. Taxi Driver, no.
Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Oh, you know I am, Sim.
I'm searching, we'll find something.
You used to watch me do that. I used to cover the animes on the Screen Fiend channel. Oh no, Scarface was not. Scarface, it had great moments and great scenes, but if you look at it, it is a train wreck of a movie. Godfather is one of the greatest movies ever made. Period. That's just hands down. The first Godfather can probably never be topped. There's nothing you could put over it. In any mob movie you can come up with. Goodfellas, nothing could touch The Godfather. That's epic all the way around. The Last Dance. Funny. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction being not the best of all time, no, but it's a great movie. But no, that's a flawless movie. Nothing beats The Godfather. In that category, no. To have Michael Corleone, the way that went, it had to be the 4 hour. It had to be 4 hours. That's the only way it could be told. Was in 4 hours. Juice, okay, now you know. Now you like Dogma. Breaking Two Electric Boogaloo was supposed to be the #1 movie of all time, right? I know, right? Hey, what you doing, Tom? What, you want to stay in here? Oh, you finna use the bathroom. All right. Be with you.
Rigged it.
It's even got the old 80s music. Did you see?
Oh, I kick her ass. Whoop her ass.
Oh my god. And they're running from these little kids. This what made it so ridiculous. Did you see the Devil in Ohio yet?
No, I didn't know it was a series, not a movie.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I was watching last night the worst so-called horror movie ever made.
What?
Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Oh yeah, I heard
Don't watch it. It is the stupidest thing ever with Pete Davidson. And it's supposed to be like a scary movie. It's nothing like it.
I've been obsessed with shark movies lately. I've been watching everything shark movies, and I'm like, only me when I'm going to the Bahamas. Hello,
What you watch? What you watching? 47 Meters.
I've seen that. I just saw the Requiem today, or Requiem, whatever, with
Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone.
Oh, that was
I'm about
terrible.
to watch Open Water again because I think that
Open
was
Water
good.
was good, but
Yeah, and so is Shallow. The Shallows with Blake Lively.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, come on, get this idiot.
All right, just grab the arrow. Why are you even letting her do this? She gonna shoot him.
It's a replica.
could. No bullets. Will you do something now? Will you go hit him? All right, thank you. Would you fight him, Troy? What, he ran out of
His
bullets.
ass. That's all they're gonna do is tie his hand. I just stomp his face in.
Right, and I would have went and beat
This
her
little
up.
bitch right here. Freaking choke her with her hair.
She done snuck off.
Timmy, go to the Wilson's house and call the police.
Well, you better be careful. That girl went outside.
Yep. Jeez, this is a hot mess.
This movie would have been 5 minutes long because I'd have knocked all them out. Oh, the game said that he's Tupac of this new generation. I don't doubt it. Anything that he said. Oh, there she is driving off.
After the bitch killed her husband and her daughter.
Yeah. They'll be back for the sequel.
They're gonna let him go.
The scariest movie of all time. What is it? Probably The Exorcist for me.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I can't deal with the sounds. Exorcist, I can be in the room. In present time, The Conjuring was bad for me. The first one.
Insidious is good.
Insidious, another one. I never heard a woman scream like that in a movie theater in my life.
Insidious is
Until the
great.
Insidious.
The Ring creeped me out when I first saw
Yeah,
it.
the first Ring, I went to the movies. Every
Me too.
when,
I was in a
the
movie
moment
theater
she
in Florida with
crawls
my mom.
out the TV, the whole movie theater jumped.
Yeah.
Everybody and started grabbing me. I was like, I gotta take more chicks to see this movie.
Crazy movie.
But it was a bad idea because the girl was too scared to do anything else after that. She didn't want to do nothing. She was like, couldn't grab her, nothing. That was the wrong movie.
That was a good one.
She's Latino, so for her it was the story of La Llorona, and that's when I first learned out, tried to figure out about that. I was trying to fool around with her in the movie. That was out of the question for that movie.
You know, it's a really good movie that's not really scary per se, just like eerie, creepy is Sleepaway Camp, the original one.
Oh, the original one?
Yeah, that was great.
I liked the second and third one because it was funny.
Yeah, but the original one where it ends up being a dude, that was like creepy. That was an all-time twist.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna put open water on. Open water. Can my phone know?
Yeah, hold on.
I get like seasick watching Open Water. What y'all do with Gavin? He go to grandma's?
Yeah. I just watched The Reef too. That was a good one.
Oh, the real tragic story of Open Water. This is why you stay at home.
Spend our days just laying around. We have a story we're going to be telling for the rest of our lives.
Started this the other day.
Yeah, they got the carnival going on over there. The same one you was at, Troy.
Ashwood?
Oh,
Oh,
Buffalo
no.
Grove. It's Buffalo Grove days. That's why I figured grandma was at. She probably went there and took Gavin. Oh, so where you put the spaghetti?
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone? Oh,
I'm sorry, we ate it all.
oh it's okay. I ate enough. I was just making sure.
What? Fireflies?
Get down.
The original Halloween movie? I wouldn't say that was scary.
What the fuck are these guys?
No matter. Let's get the hell out of here.
Well, I grew up with an uncle his whole thing was to try to scare me as much as possible. So he would take me. I saw all the horror movies early because he wanted to try to scare me and freak me out. The only time I got freaked out, yeah, the only time I got freaked out was doing a karate movie. I was, I'm scared. I'm ready to go home. I don't know what it was that day. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, that wasn't even scary to me. It was good, but it wasn't scary. I mean, they actually had powers and was fighting back. Yeah, the second one made no sense, but, you know, Freddy became a star after 3. Depends on what you're talking about. Still don't know how Freddy died at the end of Part 2. that's how bad it was. I love you, Jesse. No. And just fire goes on the rails, and next thing you know, Jesse comes out of all this. It's just like, what's happening here? I'm confused. The second one was my favorite. Yeah, and the one where he wouldn't bang this chick that wanted to bang him the whole movie, and she's, what's wrong? And he just won't sleep with her. And I'm like, what is this? This is crazy. Then turn out that character is gay in real life. I mean, the person that played him, he later came out that he's gay. So it went right along with the theme of the movie, because they thought he was gay and they called him gay in the movie. And what, are you gay or something? And then you saw the gym teacher was in some type of gay club. They had to go to the gay club to get the gym teacher, and Freddie had him tied up in the shower. Kept whipping him. But the main character, he was at one of the autograph signings, and he showed up, and he's gay now, so he's out the closet gay, but he was gay the whole time, so it all made sense.
It was early foreshadowing.
Yeah. Final Destination was scary. It wasn't scary. To me, it was good. It just wasn't really scary to me. It was a good movie. Candyman, the first one, now that was spooky to me. I'm like, look, some crazy person in Cabrini Green's project on some voodoo stuff with his voice. Nancy, come with me. That's what I loved about Final Destination, is they had him in there as the mortician. Death. You don't want to F with that Mac Daddy. It's that voice, man. Yeah, and the last movie they did, The Farewell to the Flesh, Candyman of 3, he got stung by like 50 bees filming that movie. They stung him at like 50 times, and the movie theater had to pay him like $5,000 for each bee sting. He went to court, he settled out of court, And that ended the whole him being in Candyman. Then this remake Candyman, oh man, they could flush that down the toilet.
I don't want to watch that at all.
Yeah, it was. They were like, it wasn't that bad. I'm like, I don't want to see woke Candyman. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to have a political message in the middle of a horror movie. I'm sorry. You're like, oh my God, it's Candyman. Who do you vote for? Oh. Are you a liberal? Well, all right then. Let's talk about equal rights and women's rights. The Shining. Well, to me, The Shining wasn't scary. It was more creepy than anything. I was rooting for Jack. For me, I thought my thing for him is I was rooting for his character. This is what my mom thinks I'm nuts now. You always root for the bad people. I'm like, what is he bad for? He's trying to work on this novel. And she keeps interrupting him. That's how I saw the movie. Oh, you're dead?
Story.
Oh, God. That's a bad part of the story. You ain't gonna make it. Ooh. Red Rum. Red Rum. Red Rum.
What do you want me to do?
Red Rum. Red Rum. I didn't understand any of it as a kid. Like the storyline, like all the Red Rum and all. I had to get older to understand The Shining.
Chris, did you even eat your pasta?
I'm still eating it.
Whole ass spaghetti for like 2 hours.
I put it in my mouth and chewed it like this.
Yeah, so it was funny. We were showing everybody. I was like, Marco, like, which one is the dad and which one is the son? AG was like, yeah, he puts me to bed, man. I mean, like, this is the dad, this is the son. So Marco's gonna be at the Bears games now. He worked for the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
Want
Yeah.
some garlic bread? It's really good.
Okay, I'll take a piece. I don't want to eat all of it.
Eat all of it. Chris is about all that. We're not gonna eat it. Eat it.
He was over there too. Anthony Brown was over there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Marco's hanging out everywhere now. Now he works for the Bears. He's like, I'll be the one in the white hat.
Vicky wasn't there, was she?
No, she's the only one. She might be coming later.
I said, who all is it?
Boy, it was like a reunion.